Welcome back to DevLive. I'm Andrea Balach, and today I have the honor to introduce you Amram Guttman, Vice President R&D Playtika. So Playtika this year will join us as a Java stage partner, and we are really pleased that you join again and trust us
Wow,
for DevTalks.
thank you very much for hosting us again, and thank you for doing it face to face. It's amazing. I think that this is the third year that I'm being interviewed, and every time it was set and online and now to see the faces, amazing. Let's pray it will continue.
So this year, the first time after 2 years in person, we are meeting again on 8th of June. So let's start and have a talk with our attendees, with our viewers this evening. So I'll let you introduce yourself and maybe tell us a few things about Playtika.
Okay. So I've been working with Playtika 4 years. Actually, I think that next month will be exactly 4 years. Oh. Relocated to Bucharest 3 years back, so I'm living here in beautiful Romania, enjoying the great summer that we have now. A few words about Playtika. So Playtika is one of the biggest mobile entertainment company in the world. And for sure, I think one of the most innovative companies. Today in our portfolio, we have, I think, 19 games, that 10 of them are in the top 100 games in the world. 4,000 employees, R&D mainly sitting in Europe, headquarter business sitting mostly in Israel. And something very important to say about Playtika. So yes, we are developing new games, but our main target is, first of all, to make sure that the current players that we have today in the games will get the most and best experience thing to do. Meaning we are kind of a technology live operation company. We want people to get the best experience. We want people to come to play our game. We have around 35 million users playing our game. And as part of this, we are, I think, almost the best in the world of doing it. Meaning to create some, tailor-made for each player that he will feel comfortable to play the game, to come tomorrow again to play our games. So on top of developing new games, and we are also doing a lot of this kind of stuff.
So I'm not sure if you received this question frequently, but how did you start your career in Playtika, and what do you love most about working here?
Actually, I was in relocation in India when Playtika approached me. Yes, another company. A friend of mine, he was my old boss, he called me and said, hey, there is a company, Playtika. I didn't know Playtika until then. And I think it took them around 10 days from the moment they approached me until they got the contract. So this is the first thing that I liked in Playtika. Our logo is a cheetah. It's the fastest animal in the market, and we are really, really moving fast. And I returned from India and found myself here in Bucharest after a few months. Few things about Playtika that I really like is I'm living beside the fact that we are really, really fast and taking decisions fast. I think for me, I'm feeling that I'm making a lot of impact. And it's not just me. I think that every employee in Playtika, if he has a good idea and he wants to bring a new initiative, it can be features to the game. We are seeing features that players are playing every day from ideas that came from our employees. Tools, automation, the impact that you can create. It's kind of an open door. You have a good idea, come to your manager, speak about it. We will find the right time and the right resources how to implement them. So this is one, and this is extremely important, mainly for people that want to make an impact. Second, you'll never get bored in Playtika. We are in the top notch of technology and procedures, agile, safe, you name it. And from technology-wise, state-of-the-art technology. We are running on many new technology that's running in the market. And you never get bored. The amount of project that we are doing is endless. We really want to be, number one company mobile entertainment in the world, and we are doing many things to be there. And last but not least, the effort and the thinking that we are putting on the benefit of our employees, meaning we are calling it infinite ways to grow. We really believe that our employees, this is the IP of the company, not the live ops, not the technology, not the deliverables, but the employees. And only this year we initiate, I think, around 2 or 3 big programs like exchange program, meaning every employee can decide that he wants to work in another location in the world, and it can go for 2 weeks to learn what they're doing and to return to back to his place. We just created a new platform for learning, self-education. You can learn many other things. And the mobile between different departments in Playtika, it's opened. We are publishing the position that we have. We want people to stay with us, to grow with us. And like the players that we really wanted to return in the game, same goes for our employees. So I think these are the 3 main things that for me are extremely important.
You mentioned, and I like that because you mentioned that you never get bored. Can you share with us maybe an interesting fact about Playtika and a fun fact?
A fun fact about Playtika? Wow. We used to be kind of a party company before the pandemic. We went to Ibiza, all the company, around 3,000, 4,000 employees. Before this, we went to, we visited a lot, and the Scorpions brought to us. But if you look on Playtika, what is next to the Playtika now after the pandemic, we'll continue to invest a lot of effort in the technology cloud operation, meaning we want to continue and make sure that more people will play our games, and also, of course, the people that currently in the game. Merger and acquisition, for sure. This is, something that Playtika all the time looking for new opportunities. Again, as the company that really wants to be number one. And technology-wise, many buzzwords are running in the market: blockchain, NFT, 5G, metaverse, you name it.
Yes. We will also approach it on DevTalks.
and we're also going to approach it in DevTalks. So we are there. Meaning, as a company that wants to keep the pace and keep the technology, we are checking these opportunities, how we can engage, Just think about the endless opportunities in the metaverse, meaning you are playing, solitaire or any other game with friends, and you are actually seeing them. NFT, everybody wants an NFT.
Yes.
And another great buzzword in the market, and we are there. And we are expecting in the near future to see how we are progressing in this field.
Thank you for sharing the ideas with us. Also, I want to ask you what is the main focus for your company IT activities in the next period? Okay,
I will talk a little bit about the AI world, because this is a question that especially the focus that you are putting on this, I think it's extremely important. AI in the world is something that I've been asking the last few years, and every time I'm amazed with the progress that was done. And I also just think about the opportunity that we have there. We have today AI automobile, she's telling you drove 2 hours, go and drink coffee. We have, the hospitality, healthcare, all around us, we are seeing the AI. And a very interesting article that I just read, and this is a game changer in my eyes. In the creative world, UI UX, Dell created some machine. Just telling hey, please paint me, I don't know, a couple sitting and drinking coffee in rainy days in, I don't know, in Amsterdam,
Yes.
and you're getting the picture. And it looks like somebody actually painted. And it's amazing. It's a huge opportunities for companies because the amount of, hours and days that we are putting in, especially in the gaming industry, in such a thing, it's enormous. So AI for sure, it will keep growing, it will change the world, but as we said, there is great power coming, great responsibility. We need to make sure that we are taking it to the right places. We need to understand that AI cannot replace actually stuff, like empathy and things like this. And I think this is extremely important what you're doing, the focus that you are putting in DevTalks on this. In Playtika, we are there. I think that we have 2 AI labs that running in the last few years. As I mentioned, in order to keep and attract the users and the players to our games, we are getting, I don't know, every day around 9 tera of information. Nobody can look on the data and to say, hey, this player, this is what he's doing at this player. So we have an amazing and smart algorithm that are running. We have people, scientists that are working in the game to see, okay, this player is doing A, B, C, D. Tomorrow probably will do X, Y, Z. Promotions, personal offers. We really want to personalize the games in a way that they will feel that we are kind of, we put them especially for them. And we cannot do it without the world of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So Playtika is there already, and we'll keep invest a lot of this. And I think that we have even one very, very good opening. Come to listen to our opening in the DevTalks.
Thank you. You mentioned that you develop an internal platform for learning for
Yes.
Your employees. I'm curious, how do you keep with technology skills for the company also?
It's a very nice question, especially in the context of the pandemic. What I've observed during the pandemic, that many people kind of stopped learning, meaning it was the world was so hectic and people worked from home, and most of the conferences that people so enjoy of going and meet others were online. And I actually saw how people just doing their day-to-day work, and it's changing. It's retaining, it's changing all over again. For me, because I'm living far from the office, and sometimes when I'm going to the office, I'm hearing podcast. I'm stuff like this. TED. The last book I'm trying that every time we'll have a book to read, so was Automatic Habits. It's how we know the habits, atomic habits, exactly. Yes. The thing that we are doing, and even we are not noticed in them. Yes. So I'm looking really how I can be a better manager and to expand my knowledge in other domain. In Playtika, we initiate a new platform. Every person can come and contribute. He can come and get new skills. We have guilds and clans that are running because we believe that this is kind of the things that will, also return our employees in the office. If they will stop to learn, so why we are here? All this industry was evolved by people that continue to investigate, to learn, and many stuff that we are doing inside Playtika and for ourselves, helping us to do it.
Thank you for sharing that with us. It's important for us to have an example on how you are doing things and activities. Also, I would like to ask you, because you mentioned Playtika is the best, and I want to maybe sum up what makes Playtika the best company.
Oh, what makes I think that I answered a few of these. It's about, I think that in this company, and I worked in many companies, we have a very, very smart and intelligent people. And for me personally, to work with a company that we have these people, it's extremely, extremely important. This is one. Second of this is that we are really, really trying to find ways to improve the way we are working. We are all the time seeking for new opportunities, seeking how to grow ourselves. It's starting with the CEO, Robert, and he's a character and he's amazing, and he's actually driving the company since he's the one that initiated, built the company 12 years back, and it's cascading down until the management and everybody, and the company was built by him, and we are really the people that are running in Playtika or running the business really want to be the best, really want to be number one. And I think this is what actually make our company one of the best.
The people.
The people.
Yeah.
The people, yeah, and smart people.
And smart people, that's true. Also, I would like, because the demand heats up every year, every month is another demand that really scales in the market. And I want to ask you how the technology business can keep up with this demand and offer access to the tech talent in order to stay in the company.
Okay. So I will not repeat of what I said of Playtika, how we are running, how we are running after or chasing technology, but I don't think that talent will stay in a company that it's only technology. Technology is important. But in the gaming industry, every 6 months in gaming industry is like 4 years in any other industry. Without insulting other industries, of course. But the gaming industry really, it's moving really, really fast. And it's really hard to keep the pace with replacing technology all the time. So what, in my eyes, technology is extremely important and we are there. But what at the end will return our talent is what they are doing with this technology, how they are using in this technology, and what is nice in the gaming industry that you are actually developing something, and usually after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you are seeing millions of players playing it and using it. And in my eyes, for a developer, and I started my career as a developer, it's an amazing thing, an amazing opportunity. So to be on the top-notch technology, to do, an NFT, and then to see how people starting, to play with it, what else can be better than this? So it's technology, and on top of it, we need to make sure that we are doing the right things with this technology and actually contributing to the world.
Yeah. Also, I want to ask you, what strengths does someone needs to have in order to work for your organization?
Good one. Okay, it's never one thing. It cannot be one thing. I wish I will have the silver bullet to say if this person will have this,
yes,
he can work in Playtika. I think that what we are looking, at least me in my interviews, and I saw I think hundreds of people here in Romania, we are looking for people that can actually. I will not say fit to our culture, but to contribute to our culture. Okay. People that are coming, we are spending a third of our life at work. So we are looking for people that are really coming and want to do something meaningful. We can say passion and enthusiastic, but it's just the beginning. But overall, I think that the people that will really be successful in Playtika is the people that really want taking work as not trivial, meaning they want to do something better than just to come to work every day. They love what they are doing, and they are building together with us the culture that we have here in Playtika to be the number one, mobile entertainment company in the world. So I think these people will fit us.
The people who want to have an impact and the ambition passion, to be in number
yes,
one.
And we are, by the way, we are not just looking for seniors or expert or expert or whatever.
Okay.
We really believe that we can teach them, we can bring them the technology, we can bring them the knowledge. Okay. But there is something inside these people that they really need, to love what they're doing and to make an impact. Yeah. Simple, no?
Yes. Thank you for sharing this with us. We've reached the end of our interview. Time flies fast, yeah. So have a lovely evening, and for those at home, don't hesitate to subscribe on DevTalks.ro. We're meeting with Playtika live at DevTalks and online on Java Stage. So see you there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.